Hey guys. So with Mario Kart World out, we've been playing it a ton, and I've had some fun ideas for some smaller mocks from Mario Kart World that I could try to incorporate into my theme park and just build for fun. And one of them is, of course, the Yoshi's restaurants or the Yoshi's food trucks. I think I'm going to try to tackle the food truck first. I'm actually going to start by digging through this chaotic mess here. This is my random thing of Super Mario Lego things that I've half built or characters. As you can see, we got all kinds of fun people hiding in there. I'm gonna see if I can find a spare Yoshi in here to use as my Yoshi that's working in the thing. I got some Lego Mario minifigures. About these guys when they were on sale for maybe an original thing. I believe this is a Bowser that you can build that I didn't have a need to build. I've got some video game things here that I've gotten at conventions. Eventually I thought about putting an arcade in, so I wanted some classic arcade games. Little spare Mario parts. I bought a bunch of these guys here because I want to incorporate those spinning cogs in some point. Nabbits and Koopalings and Toads and definitely a lot of Luigi's Mansion ghosts. We're gonna actually get these guys out, hoping to do some Luigi Mansion stuff soon. I don't see a Yoshi in here. Luigi's Mansion ghost. All kinds of another Luigi's Mansion ghost. There he is. This is the big boss. King Boo. I got a bunch of Shy Guys in here. This is a real fun thing to incorporate at some point. I think I actually built one of the, yeah, there's a Rambi. Water guys. This guy throws the big things. I built him at one point. Throwing him in here. I don't see a Yoshi amongst all this stuff. Here, of course, Vita here. I'd always wanted to make a Wiggler roller coaster. Might still do that at some point. I've got a Toadette. Got a Toads. And Goombas. There he is. A Yoshi. Alright, we've got our employee. Now it's time to build a truck. Okay, I managed to find 3 Yoshis in there. I found this nice photo online of what a Yoshi's food truck looks like. I had grabbed a bunch of in-game photos if I need on my Switch too. But this one's got a Toad working in it. I feel like a lot of them have Yoshis working in them. So I think we're gonna try to put a Yoshi in there. So we're gonna break it down into its components. I was a little bit concerned about how I make the sign. So I kind of started with some ideas for that, but it's a pretty boxy look. So I think that we could definitely do this pretty well. I don't often make cars, so I'm gonna have to start searching through some bins that I don't often go through, which is my tires bins, which I have a lot of stuff in there. And then this bin I almost never go in, which is my windshields bin and windows bin. So, time to dig through and see if we can find all the components to put it together. Hey guys, so this time lapse is actually my rebuild of the model. My camera's kind of stopped doing time lapse as we were working out all the details, but once I got the model built to my liking, I went ahead and I did some digital instructions for it. So what you're seeing here is a time lapse of my test build of the instructions to make sure that they work well. Alright, here it is. I have to say I'm super happy with how this turned out. It's looking really good. Now we did a lot of, building back and forth. My son Jack helped me out quite a bit at the beginning there, getting the front end and the wheelbase all set up and ready to go. The time lapse that you just saw, actually was me rebuilding it based on the instructions that I created, which I'll tell you more about later. We had to make some compromises here and there, obviously trying to make this out of Lego, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. It looks so much like the ones that you find in the game. Let me give you guys a little bit more details of some of the stuff that I really like. So right here in the front, we seem to get a lot of that curve that you see there on the truck. Get the front end looking really well. Now, we opted to go with tan for the secondary color here for a couple of reasons. It appears pretty tan in the game. I've also seen it done in like the sand green type of a color, or olive green brick color. Number one, our parts availability was just a lot better in the tan, and because I made instructions for you to follow along as well, tan bricks are a lot more readily available for most people, so I went for the tan for the secondary color there. One of the compromises that we did have to make is that you cannot access the inside of the driver's area of this at all. Number one, for structure, and number two, to try to get the look that these have here. If you look on the side, very square windows, kind of a square window up there on the top of the hat, which we were able to get here, but it is kind of just locked in there. One of the fun details that I really like is that if you take off this top here, you can see when you zoom in on in-game that the top hat area is storing cardboard boxes. So I went ahead and put some cardboard boxes in the top there. Using a lot of fun snot building for this, which was really necessary to get a lot of these sideways windows and things of that nature. I really am happy. This is probably the best solution that we could make for the sign. Obviously, the actual sign is kind of a full cutout that goes around the shape of the logo, but we're able to get this with a couple snot bricks and some custom stickers, which works really well. Went with the blue because that is the color inside Moo Moo Meadows, and I decided that this is the food truck in Moo Moo Meadows and that we are serving Moo Moo Delights for a couple different reasons. I'm going to put this in the theme park, and a Moo Moo Delight looks like a really good, simple build for people to enjoy. So we're there blue. Sometimes these are purple, sometimes they're red. There's different in-game colors for the signs there. Let's pop open the roof. I did my best here to, there goes the thing. Make it so you can take the top off to access the interior right there. Did a lot of tiles, just a few studs holding the roof on. Got my toad in here working with his little orange hat. I'm gonna go ahead and pull him out so we can see inside better. Oh, he's got no feet. We'll leave those in there. Made a custom sticker there for like the menu and cabinets. If you zoom in game, you can see behind them that they've got like a little table and these like cabinets with a menu. So that's what I try to duplicate there. Little table, you can put whatever you're serving on there. Really happy with the way the counter turned out. It looks really nice, super fun. Let's go ahead and look at the back now. The back is totally tile built on a snot piece that goes on to the back. We took a look at the way that the back was in game. It's a fairly basic thing with a door. Try to recreate that, and the easiest solution was to actually just build this all on a plate and then snot it on there. But looks pretty good for the way it works. The back sides of these are fairly boring. I did a big custom sticker that looks somewhat like they do in game on the back side there. You can see this side is not as exciting as the side that you serve the food out of, but it looks good still. I am just so happy with this build, guys, and the way that it turned out. It's really fun. It's going to make a great addition into my Mario theme park as a little food truck, kind of, snack service area. Had some fun designing the stickers for them. The stickers really just make such the difference. It really makes it look like the in-game a lot more. Super happy with this. Now, as I said, I actually made instructions for this. I figure if you are a big fan of Mario Kart World, or if you've got your own modular city and you want to add a Yoshi's food truck, or you just want to build this for fun, I've got the instructions up and available at Rebrickable. You can download the instructions on Rebrickable for a few dollars, and with the instructions, it'll also come with a PDF of the stickers so that you can attach those yourselves. There's a few very minor differences between the instructions and what you're seeing here. The first one is this tile right here. I'm using a 3x3 green tile because I think the big circle looks better, but the instructions, I do it with a 2x2. That 3x3 round tile only came in 2 Mario sets, and even though I buy so many Mario sets, I only have one of them. So if you look on the back side here, you'll notice that I've got the 2x2 tile there too. So the instructions call for the 2x2 tile, but you can switch it out for the 3x3 if you are fortunate enough to have those in your collection. Instructions obviously do not include the Toad or the minifigure either, but you can add in whatever you want. So let's stand me back up. As I said, had a whole lot of fun building this. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you'll check out those instructions. I'm really enjoying doing some of these smaller mocks, so if there's anything that you guys would like to see or some ideas, put them in the comments. I might grab 1 or 2 of those and try to build some smaller mocks along the way. Also, if you find something in Mario Kart World that you would really like to see, let me know. I'm thinking about building some of the actual carts from Mario Kart World, and maybe even a little area for the theme park based off of one of the Mario Kart World track lands. Super fun game, super fun build. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time.